Billy Damiano, head coach of Lower Cape May Regional Wrestling Team. You know, Chase has been a really special kid that we've had part of the program. You know, he's really set a standard for kids moving forward. You know, as far as chasing records, South Jersey wins record and state record's pretty special. That just it goes more beyond skill, which people don't really want to talk about. It's the consistency, never missing a match that you have to wrestle, always making weight, wrestling in every tournament, making it to the state tournament every year, getting on the podium. Like, there's a lot that goes into stuff like this, and I would say the best thing about it is consistency and the fact that he could have gone somewhere else if he really wanted to. You know what I mean? But the fact that we were able to get him to the next level, and now he's not paying a dime for college, is a big deal. So hopefully it's going to be a special year the way that we cap it off. No, not really. Just not trying to pay attention to that. He doesn't really pay attention to that stuff. Like, he doesn't know records. He doesn't know school stuff. He just knows who the next guy is and what he's got to do. So, he's really good like that. So yeah, I mean, we didn't really pay attention until somebody said something maybe like a month ago, and yeah, it's been fun. He's focused, but his ultimate goal is to get to the state championship. He wants to be in the finals. He wants to be a state champ. And he's put the work in to achieve that. It's just a matter of performance. So we really got to focus on that over the next 2 weeks. He's pretty much cemented his legacy for South Jersey and for our high school. He's just one of those special kids that comes around every so often. So the fact that we've been able to be a part of his journey and see it happen, live and in real color has been, remarkable. And for him to leave something for his, siblings and his cousins, and for other kids in our community to look up to, something special.
Hello, this is Chase Hansen. Just got finished wrestling Region 8, 138. Just won my fourth region title, first person ever to do it for Lower Cape May history. It's a great feeling coming out here, putting on a good performance, dominant performance, separating my match from last time. And, I'm just getting closer to the all-time wins record for the state of New Jersey, and it's a great feeling. I'm really excited. It's just something that, it's kind of even hard to wrap my head around right now, but I'm just really excited to, be the first person to break the record. And I'm hoping, there'll be someone to come along, better, always a younger generation to look for, and, just keep getting better and just try and win the state title. It's crazy. I definitely knew this, coming into regions, I needed at least 2 pins, so I got that out of the way my first 2 matches. And, closing in, I might be able to do it. So I'm looking forward to states this weekend. I kind of knew my freshman year after I got, I think, 44 wins. So I knew if I kept that pace up, I would have been able to get close. And then after, the beginning of this year, I kept getting closer and closer, and then I knew it was going to be possible. So just something, work harder for every day. Definitely get at least 2 pins, my first 2 matches, to, be close to that pin record, but just keep dominating everyone, I'm only 5 matches away from winning a state title, so that's what my goal is. Just be really locked in this weekend, just no distractions, practice hard, keep the stamina up, good pace throughout all my matches, and just keep dominating my opponents.